Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC once again. We're going to talk about Ethereum. We're going to talk about the DXY. And, of course, we're also going to talk about King XRP. As you know, we're still looking for XRP possible bull run in 2020 going into 2021. So we're going to talk about all of that good stuff, right? But before we get started, guys, make sure to hit the likes, make sure to join our public Telegram group. We got over almost like over 800 traders in the group, so make sure to join our group for some live discussion and all of that good stuff, right? So as you know, BTC is getting rejected right there, and it is not a coincidence. If you check the DXY, we've been calling for the DXY reversal just about the low 90 area, 90 to 91. If you check the higher time frame, we got the blue box right there, the green box at the bottom, right? We said we're going to be looking for a possible reversal in this area, and we're going to be looking for up to 94. Take a look at BTC, what we said regarding BTC pushback up, right? BTC pulling back up to basically 19.3 to 20k area. We did pump to like just about like a 19.9 and so on, depending which exchange you're using, right? But guys, we did not break 10k, and it means a lot. Okay, BTC broke all-time high, but we did not break 10k yet. All right, so let's basically focus on the structure we've been talking about over the last few days. When BTC dumped all the way down to like a 16, low 16k, we said, guys, we're going to be pumping back up to 19.3, but be cautious. Okay, make sure to take some profits, make sure to put a stop loss at entry, and if you get anything higher than 19.3, it is just going to be a bonus, right? Take it, don't hesitate, but do not long it above 19.3, 19.5 and so on. So if you did so, you can see like you might be panicking right now, and you don't want to put yourself in a panic mode. Okay, you don't want to put yourself in a panic mode. Hey, what's up, Alonzo? Iceman in the house, Jason in the house. Thanks a lot for hitting those likes, man. I really appreciate it, right? So now the structure we're looking for a BTC reversal back down to low 16k or mid 16k. All right, it really doesn't matter. We just want to wait for the 8 hour to basically give us some sort of directional move right there, or we could even wait for the 12 hour. We just don't know which one gonna support the price, but we know at some point this bear is going to be stepping in. They're going to be trying to create a possible double top just to create some sort of panic and all of that, right? Even though, guys, I'm looking for a reversal right here. Okay, this reversal could be a bullish pattern. You see what I'm saying? So let's just be cautious. Okay, as we said, right, we're going to be buying the dip right here, and we're going to take it back up. We got that exactly similar to Ethereum. If you pay attention to our Ethereum analysis, what we said, we're going to be pushing back up 580 to basically 600. We did that exactly. So, and what we're expecting from BTC, we're expecting a pushback down. Okay, another reversal down. It doesn't have to be a dump. It could be a slow bleed all the way down to first week of December and all of that good stuff to get a better better structure in terms of a bullishness, or a better structure in terms of a triple top formation, or a big push down. If we don't get the triple top, we might just do this, right? So that's what I'm looking for. So far so good, right? We're not breaking 10k yet, so I wouldn't be very excited, right, regarding the new all-time high. All right, so as long as we don't, excuse me guys, so as long as we do not break 20k, bear is going to be very confident in this area, try to basically accumulate some shorts. Remember, this could be the top, and we could see a possible 60% drop on BTC. Okay, it could be the top, guys. It could be the top. I'm not saying it will, right? So imagine like most bears going to be accumulating some shorts just about like a 19.5 to 20k area, and they're going to be looking for a 50% pullback, which is just about like a 12k. Okay, give or take, right? 12k area, that's going to be a big move to the downside. Take a look at it right here, looking for a 40% move, which is pretty normal for BTC in a macro bull market trend. It is always going to give you those 35-40% moves. So just be ready for those big move, big juicy juicy dip and all of that good stuff. So now let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, as you know, was one of our best trade over the last few days, right? We did bought the dip and did not try to go with the flow of the herd, right? Everybody calling for lower numbers and all of that good stuff. We said, guys, we're gonna be buying the dip right here and we're gonna take it to the upside, right? Took also a nice scalp right there and basically take it to like a 540, got out, let the second account pump to the upside, right? So Ethereum was looking very, very nice. And if you guys remember also last week, right, when Ethereum was at 600, right, what we said, okay, we said Ethereum gonna be dropping back down to 500 and it's gonna be pumping back up to 600. So what are we looking for right now? Bang. Okay, bang. We're looking for this move down. Can it make a high low? Absolutely. Okay, it can make a high low. Can it make a double bottom? It could. Okay, it could also. But what are we looking for? We're gonna be looking for this box. Okay, we're gonna look for this beautiful box in this range. So we're gonna be looking for Ethereum price action to be somewhere around here. I think 450 it might be very aggressive, right? So let's just do this. So we're gonna be looking for this box right there, okay? And let's take a look at our 12 hour. It could be the 12 hour 100 EMA, the next support area, because I think like the 8 hour is too close right now to support the price. So I'm just gonna try to rely on the 12 hour, right? Because the daily, we already got support from the daily, so it's not gonna do much, right? So most likely, bear is gonna break the daily 21, okay, if we drop back down. So we just have to pay attention to the basically 50-day moving average, which is your 12 hour 100 EMA, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at King XRP. So when you take a look at King XRP, we've been bullish on XRP when XRP was at the low 50s right there. We've been looking for 66. 66 was 0.618. As you can see, depending if you're using like the linear scale or if you're using the log scale, right? But 65, 66 was 0.618. So after that, we're looking for 0.786, which is like 69, and then 0.888, going to be just about 74, give or take, right? So that's the level I'm going to be looking for next from XRP. So I think like, staying with the trend right now, it is safe as long as you put your stop loss right there. If you enter anywhere around like 52, right, 51, you should be okay. Just, suck it up, put a stop loss, and you can easily basically get your 69 to 74 range, right? Or even higher, but I wouldn't be taking a position above basically 74, okay? XRP is very volatile. It can just hit like 74, 75, wick to 78, and basically dump back down. Okay, and we could get a bigger correction. I think I was talking to Giovanni yesterday, and I think he sent me something like a possible move like this, and that's what we've been talking about regarding BTC and Ethereum. So if XRP is going to be making the same structure, I'm not going to be surprised. Okay, I'm not going to be surprised, but we just don't know if the structure once again going to be a triangular formation, right, or if it is just going to be a flat correction. We just don't know. But one thing we can speculate on, right, and with a very confident level is like, we got a very good chance, right, to retest somewhere around here again. Okay, the 50s and high 50s to low 60s again. We got a very good chance to drop back down and retest the area, right? And if we're going to be retesting back up to 66 and so on, we're going to speculate again and see what type of a structure we could anticipate for another push to the upside, right? But overall, it is just sideways correction. I wouldn't be too taking a big position on XRP in this range. It is just going to be moving sideways. So if you want to take a position, make sure you take, if you're shorting, make sure you short as high as possible. You don't want to short like in the middle right there, right? And if you long it, right, make sure you long as low as possible. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to be safe. You're basically just going to be playing support and resistance, right? Your resistance area going to be this box right there, this ugly box right there. Okay, that's going to be your resistance. Support level going to be right there. So that's the best way right now to trade XRP if you did not long it right here, right? So now let's move on to basically the DXY again. So if you take a look at the DXY, as we said, if you guys been following our analysis over the last few weeks regarding the DXY, when the DXY was right there, we said what? We were bearish on the DXY, and we're looking for the DXY to retest the green box right here, right? And after that, what were we expecting? We were expecting the DXY to give us another pump back up. Okay, so is it too late for a reversal? Possibly no. Okay, I don't think it is too late. Can we break the low and retest lower numbers? Absolutely yes. Okay, it is just going to create a bigger divergence, right? But we can basically look for a possible, something like this also, right? Kind of ugly, right? Right, the DXY can still, can still correct, but we're still gonna get this move at some point. We just don't have a a strong reversal pattern yet in terms of like the lower degree, but the reversal pattern on the higher time frame is there. Okay, it is just a matter of time, right? It is just a matter of time. Hey, what's up, Will? Thanks a lot for tuning in, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at our few alt we've been taking position on in our premium group. So we're going to take a look at XTZ first thing first, right? We already talked about BTC, Ethereum, XRP, of course, right? So we've been looking to we've been long in like few alt. The first one going to be Tezos. So Tezos, we got the setup yesterday, right? Beautiful setup. This is one of my favorite setup. Okay, like when price action, bottom, give you a nice bottom formation, give you this pump, and give you the flat correction. I did not hesitate. As soon as I saw it, I was like, guys, we're going to take it to the upside. We're going to take it to 0.618 right there. So entry was right here. Okay, so we got a very high confidence level of this setup. Okay, like I would say like 85%. Okay, it's gonna give you a nice 8 to 12%, right? So the thing is, you just have to be cautious because the thing with this setup is kind of tricky because it can do something like this, try to retest the low right here. So if you don't understand what's going on, you might be panicking and getting out right too early. But right now we already hit 0.6, 50% pullback. Even though we're looking for 0.618, which is like 260, you might just move a stop loss a little bit higher just in case, right? BTC does something crazy and you all set. You're not going to be worrying, right? But the structure is very beautiful. We got it on Neo. Okay, Neo is doing the same thing. I think Link also doing the same thing. So, but I just chose the Tezos, right? So the next one going to be XRP. We already talked about XRP when we basically took it right here and we're looking for higher prices, right? So we already talked about XRP. So let's go ahead and take a look at TRB. TRB, it is very volatile. It is a very volatile coin, right? As you can see right there, we got the same structure. We got this move right here. This one was kind of awkward, but we got the move right here. Okay, so looking for another move to the upside. It did retest the low right here, and I was like, okay, it is time to basically try to take it to the moon, right? Try to take it to a 50% to a 0.618 pullback, which is like 28 to basically 28.62 to basically $30, right? So next one to look for, it is going to be Compound. Compound doesn't look very strong as of now, right? So Compound doesn't look very strong as of now, but it can easily break out above this range. So similar structure also, as you can see, we got this nice flat correction right here, right? Did not retest it yet, did pump to the upside, almost retest like 50% pullback, which is right there, but we're looking for the 0.618 up to like 122. So let's see over the next few hours, right, and so on, if we're gonna get a breakout. If not, it is most likely gonna hit stop loss, and then we could be looking for a double bottom right there, right? A double bottom somewhere around here, and then we're going to be looking for to retest the 122 and so on, right? So let's keep that in mind, right? So let's go back to BTC. So BTC is reversing slowly, right? That's not a bad deal, right? So would be expecting a correction in this range until the daily candle open, right? Some sort of a sideways correction over the next few hours and so on. A retest of 19.7, 19.8, and another retest of 19,000. So just be cautious in this range and try to play alt, because most likely alt are going to be picking up, pushing back up to 0.618 while BTC is doing this nonsense, and then you're going to be profitable. If BTC looks bullish, you could take it to the upside, right? If BTC looks bearish, you can just take that sucker to the downside too, right? So ready to buy the dips. Thanks a lot, Will. That's great, man. Buy the dip. Nothing wrong with buying the dip as long as you know what you're doing. It's I mean, it's your money anyway. Even if you don't know what you're doing, it's your money. It is your money, and you can do whatever you want with it, right? So the 50-day cycle, I'm still watching it very, very closely, right? As you can see, it seems like the next 2 weeks going to be crazy for BTC, guys. Like, I mean, it is bullish, okay? Will, you're right. If you take a look at the macro scale, right, it is bullish. I'm not saying like BTC is bearish or anything. However, being bullish, okay, buying at the top, it is not something, somebody, somebody will recommend, okay, buying BTC at 20K. I mean, really think about it. When you buy BTC at 20K, at what price level are you going to be selling at? 25, 27, 30K? That's, I mean, 25 going to be just about 20 to 25%, right? Even XRP, like we just up like almost 25% from the low 50 cents, right? All the way up to 70 cents, right? So I wouldn't be risking, right, buying BTC at 20K. I'd rather buy an alt and pump it 10%, 20% and get out. And even if BTC basically pump 20%, I'm going to be okay, because I'm still, can still buy BTC and not losing any BTC value at 20K, at 25K. So that's all I'm trying to say. Be cautious at 19.3 and higher. All right. So we did say it when BTC broke 10.5 a few weeks back, last year actually, right? If you guys remember, BTC broke what, 10.5, right? And we did broke 95, and everybody was like, oh, we broke 9,500. Now we above 95 resistance. Now we're going to go to the moon. What I said, guys, be cautious. Don't buy BTC in this range. Don't buy BTC above this range. 95 to a 10K area is a very, very dangerous area to be buying. It does not mean BTC cannot break 20K. I'm not saying it. All I'm saying is it might not last too long. Okay, it might not last too long. So it can just break it for for a possible 3 to 6 days, 7 days, and so on before before dumping to the downside, right? So now let's take a look at the 3-day RSI. The 3-day RSI, as you can see, like a 666 said, right, 666. He's still anticipating another basically divergence. So kind of like what I've been expecting, another reversal to the top. You can see like a price did reverse quickly to the top, but RSI, even though it is very, very reactive, right, more reactive than the MACD, it's not reacting to the new all-time high. Okay, you broke all-time high by a few cents, right, but this sucker is not reacting. Okay, it's not reacting, so it means it's going to give you the L shape. So that's the move we're going to be looking for. It doesn't have to break, it does not have to break this key area. It can do something like this before doing that. So it means like we could be correcting, right, in this range for a while. Okay, for a while, as I said previously, right? So we could expect like something like this, right? Something like that. And we're going to see if the next pump to the upside going to be the 25K pump or the 30K pump, right? Because if RSI has to pump back up and try to retest the double top right here, it means like BTC going to be pumping above 20K, right? So remember that, even though we're looking for a possible reversal, remember, okay, what I said right here, right? We're going to be looking for what? We're going to be looking for a retest. So it means our side going to retrace down, right? But this move, it is a flat correction, all right? If you take a look at it on a 2-day basis, right, it's going to look like this, probably, right? On a 3-day basis, it's going to look like something like this, right? Even though your price action, right, your price action is doing something like this, right there, but your RSI going to do something like that. Your RSI going to be correcting in zigzag, and your price action going to be correcting in a flat correction, right? So if RSI has to retest the top, doesn't have to retest it, right? Just, you know, break this low right here, it means we could possibly, right, not guaranteed, right, could basically break this high and basically make a big move to the upside up to basically even 25k, just speculating. But all I'm saying is we could follow this trend line in terms of price action, make a new high right there. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. And you're still going to get a divergence, but that's a 3-day basis. So it's going to take a while, right? So it's not going to be something like you're expecting today or tomorrow. So hey, what's up, AJ? Ha. Oh, all the moon boys coming out of the cave right now, man. So but let's see, okay? Let's see. So we got 27 likes, and we got 27 watching and 14 likes. So if you enjoy the content, hey, what's up, Aimel? Bitcoin Cash, we did Bitcoin Cash yesterday, so it's not yet at 0.618. It is almost at 0.618. I don't have a target in my premium for Bitcoin Cash. We just talk about it because, like I just showed you, we just got like 4 targets, and in addition to XRP, Ethereum, and you know, XRP, Ethereum, and BTC, right? So we got Tezos, you know, TRB, and all of that good stuff, right? So Bitcoin Cash, yesterday when we talk about it, 0.618 going to be just about like 322. Okay, that's the range to look for right now. You could even look for resistance basis, right, which is like 350. So I mean, if I don't know your position, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but all I'm saying is looks like most of the alt, they're going to try to retest 0.618. Okay, not guarantee all of them will. Some of them will fail and they're going to dump, but they might be recovering very fast afterward, right? But this sucker, look for this move, right? And a possible bull flag somewhere around here. Let's buy the top, man. I mean, yes, Iceman, let's buy the top. And let's long the top, you know, we'll be okay. So another bullish setup, I did not get to mention it yesterday, is Omizago, right? So Omizago is kind of bullish, guys. So let's see. Okay, Omizago is bullish, right? Omizago is very, very bullish, guys. I like this setup. Did not send it in my premium group. I already had like multiple setups in the group, but Omizago is bullish. Okay, so I'm just waiting for if my Tezos basically hit target, I might be just taking position and basically flipping into Omizago. Breaking resistance right there. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm loving this one. Doesn't mean it's going to succeed, right? Remember, if you cannot manage your position, don't take it. I'm not giving you any financial advice, right? But you know, looking at the alt momentum, best time to be making profits is like when the market is moving at one. Okay, you know, everything is moving at the same time. Okay, that's the best time to be making profit. You don't want to be like longing and shorting and all of that when market is like 1% here, 3% down, 2% up, and all of that good stuff. When everything is moving forward, you just move forward with the market. Okay, don't try to short anything. Right now we're breaking resistance, right? Right now, you know, you can see like on the hourly basis, could look better on the 8-hour. So looks better on the 8-hour. Not sure if you can see this choppy stuff, right? But it is just about the above the 8-hour 21, right? MACD already looking to cross bullish, so that's nice. Okay, and Omisago is very, very volatile, right? I wasn't very comfortable earlier, like with the setup. So because even though we got this triangular formation, kind of like a TRB right here, the triangular formation, flat correction, but I was like, let's just wait, okay? Because we already had like a 4 position, 6 position in our group, so no need to basically jump into another position, right? Looks very nice, right? Looks very nice. So let's see if we can hit a 4.3, okay? At least try to get to like 4.1, right? Yeah, grandma wanna buy BTC at 20K. I mean, all the moon boys gonna make you buy BTC at 20K, so that's what it is, right? They're gonna be calling for 20K BTC, but we haven't hit 20K yet, right? So we talked about QDOM yesterday also, guys. QDOM looking very juicy, but I wouldn't be touching it right now, even though, okay, it can still retest the 3.2, right? 3.3. Not sure if you guys remember our QDOM setup, right? You guys, if you guys remember our QDOM setup last time, right? When QDOM was right here, we did say, guys, take this one to the upside. It is a falling wedge, broke the pattern, so we're gonna be taking it to the upside. That's exactly what we said. If we break it, look for 0.618. So that was a nice 30% move from this point. That's actually 55% move, guys. You get 3. Okay, from Send Crypto, you get the combo. So SXP, Satoshi was asking me about SXP, so, and I told him, Sats, let's just take it slow, because SXP doesn't want to do anything right now. I got some upside target to the upside, but just have to watch it cautiously, because I don't like this choppy noise when I get better pattern. Yes, it is a nice accumulation move, but if you buy it now, you might be sitting forever. It might be one of the last coin to pump. So, and I'm not interested. The only thing bullish I can see is like the RSI. I want to wait for the RSI to a triple bottom right here, and then we're gonna get this move to the upside, right? But wait for the reversal, the big reversal candle, right? It's gonna wick back down, and then you're gonna take it. Don't take the first, Satoshi, if you're watching, right? Don't take the first reversal bullish candle. Don't take that one. Wait for the wick, at least like price to retest 50% of the body candle, right? And you take that one. Like if we reverse back up to a 98, don't take 98. Wait for it to retest down to like 95, 96, right? But don't jump in now neither, because it can still retest all the way down to 90 cents, right? And so on. So if you watch our previous analysis, this sucker is bullish right there. If you watch our previous analysis regarding SNX, so what we said, support was right here. Okay, don't touch SNX. However, wait for it to retest, the 3.6, 3.7, right? Nice wedge pattern, ending diagonal, bang. Okay, bang. Basically hit 0.618 exactly. I wasn't expecting 0.618. I was just expecting the starting point of the ending diagonal right there. And we're going to be looking for this ending diagonal to be a correction like this. Okay, and we're going to be looking for this move just like AVE. Okay, AVE BTC and AVE USD, both of them making the same structure. I mean, CME hit 20K. Yeah, I know CME hit 20K, but that was the first time CME hitting 20. I mean, 19K too, right? So CME is making all-time high since like 10K. So I wouldn't care about CME right now. But remember, we got another gap. Let's take a look at the CME gap. I'm pretty excited about the new all-time high, but I just want to be cautious, guys. Just want to be cautious. We got a gap right there, 17K, guys. So so it's not It's not like randomly we're talking about like BTC retesting 16 to 17. Even without the CME, right? That's what we said, okay? So even without the CME, we've been expecting it. And we did not even long it, right? We did not wait for BTC to fill the gap for us to long it. We were buying the dip right here, okay? Did not care about the CME and all that good stuff, right? And the CME was closing right here when we were buying the dip, right? 16.6, right? 16.5, and I was like, this sucker might not retest 16K again, so let's add more position right here, and then we're gonna take it to the upside, right? So from 17, you're looking for another 16% dump, guys. So be cautious, man. I'm telling you guys, be cautious, man. Cautious. Take your profits, sit on the sideline, and you know, wait. Yep, we got this move coming, guys. We got this one coming very soon, very soon. Look at this sucker also pump nicely, man. 34%. So guys, I know you're on a 100x move, so hopefully you got your stop loss. So compound, still watching it cautiously, man. Sucker need to break the it's already above the 1 hour 21 EMA, so just need a breakout above this range and it could all be set. Yeah, dot is looking also very juicy, just about like 50% pullback, and 0.618 already hit 0.618, so it was moving pretty fast, right? So some of us already holding a dot in our group, so it's looking great. So Ether BTC just broke out also, but did not manage to break like above, you know, cleanly above 0.618. So just got rejected at 0.618. So it is going to try to retest the top. It means like Ethereum could break above, you know, 620 if Ethereum going to be retesting like 0.618. I mean, not 0.618, but 0.786 to 0.888. Ethereum USD could be breaking the top, right? But let's just wait and see if BTC gonna let it do that, right? Otherwise, we could get a zigzag formation right there on Ether BTC and get a flat correction on Ether USD. Ether USD could look like this, right? Remember, Ether USD is right there, 600, but Ether BTC could look like this, right? So, and we're gonna look for another retest right here. Right, even break this low and follow this trend line right here, okay? And we could get another juicy move to the upside afterward, right? So Ether gonna be very volatile over the next few you know, over the next few trading sessions, right? So if we make a new low Ether BTC, it is going to be a time to start accumulating Ether BTC, because this range, I think it is going to be 0.6182 if I remember well. Let's double check. It is going to be 0.618. Yep, it is going to be 0.618. So dropping down here, let's do this. Let's just get the complete move, right? So if you do it, if you get the complete move, we're gonna get a 0.618 pullback all the way down to like 0.025. So I don't see like, you know, bulls not buying like in this range, especially when we get this when we already got this, you know, confluence region at 0.025 previous resistance right there, kind of broke it right here, right, but retested and failed. So it is going to be a good level to be buying Ether BTC again. It is a nice 17%, 20% drop, so it has to reverse after that, right, at some point. Mikael. Hey, what's up, Mikael? So Litecoin already hit our target in our premium up to 82. Did not expect Litecoin to push up to 82 that fast, because I was telling OVO like make sure to put a stop loss at least, right, if you're gonna hold it, because target was like up to 75. So but it did the bulls did manage to Litecoin target was this, right, 71, 75 and 72 if you entered just about this area. So that's the same range we enter BTC, right, and that's the same range we enter Litecoin. But I was like, Litecoin, since Litecoin is not that volatile, right, if it hit like 65, 75 range, which is a nice roughly around like 13% move, 12% move, ensure to take some profits, because this sucker is very funny, right, and it can hit 82, but I did not expect it to be a direct move. I was expecting like another push back down and then another push to the upside. So I was like, just take some profits. But you can see it pushed all the way up to 0.786 and got another juicy pump right here up to 90. Okay, so look out for Litecoin possible rejection at 90. All right, temporary rejection. I'm not saying it's not going to break it, but you could see like, a slight bump in this area. If BTC is going to be doing like this, Litecoin is going to do the same, right? So Horizon, I haven't checked Horizon for a while. Sucker is $15. Let's check the all-time low first. $5 might not be $5, but so weekly it is very, very bullish. So no sign of a sell-off yet if you're still holding it, right? So support on the weekly basis is going to be $10. Let's do this. Yep, so I didn't even know I got a I didn't even know I got a setup for it. So Horizon, I think I did an analysis few weeks back. Somebody was asking me, and I was like, it is moving in a triangular formation. I think it was okay. I got this analysis in my premium group, I think, from for 666. I think that's where the analysis came from. Double check. Yeah, I got this set up from my premium. It was like from my premium, yeah. Yep, we got this we got this setup. So you can see like did not follow through, okay, did not follow up with this setup. But basically what I was saying for this setup is like price broke the mid range, right, which is like this green line, right? Do this. So it looks very, very juicy, okay? So if you take a look at the short-term analysis, like like the chart I was just checking the chart I was just checking on Binance, it kind of looked a little bit bearish. But looking at the structure, the bigger structure, next setup could be all the way up to like 32. Okay, could be all the way up to 32. Yeah, I remember 666 asking about it like 2 months ago. I mean last month actually, October 11th. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's what I said regarding Zen. So you could basically definitely wait, you know. So and that was the money roll setup. We were looking for this push back up. So that's the type of setup we get in our premium group and all of that good stuff, right? So if you want to join our premium group, make sure to just send me a message, right? So you can get this juicy analysis. Hey, what's up, T-Dog? T-Dog, you just asked me that question yesterday, right? So, I mean, the thing is, you gotta set your goals and see what you're looking for. If you're looking for, BTC gains, or I mean, we're all looking for USD gains, right? Regardless how much we speculate about BTC, it is the best asset and all of that good stuff. We all in it for the money, okay? Don't get the record straight, okay? We all in it for the dollar, right? So when alt are undervalued versus BTC, it only means alt are gonna go up. You see what I'm saying? That's all it means, right? Regardless of BTC value, they're gonna gain some value versus BTC. So if BTC is at 20k and alt are gonna gain some value versus BTC, it means they're gonna go up in BTC value, in USD value, right? So I mean, just best thing to do, right? Is like just trade the market, right? Whether you're doing it in BTC value or USD value, just do it to be profitable first, and then try to understand how the other mechanism work, right? So just make sure to be profitable, even if you're losing BTC value, right? But you're up in dollar value, you're still positive in some part, right? So don't focus too much on the yes, you want to get some BTC value, but all I'm saying is focus on being profitable, because if you focus on like losing your BTC value all the time, you're going to end up losing BTC value and losing dollar value at the same time, right? So but if you lose BTC value, let's say you had like 2 BTC at 10k, that's 20k, but now you got like 1.8 BTC. Yes, you lost some BTC value, but you up in dollar value because you got like now 38,000. You see what I'm saying? So instead of 20,000. So if you even stay on the sidelines for like a 2 weeks or so, BTC might drop 16% and you buy back the dip. You see what I'm saying? So you just have to work everything together, not just like 1+1. I know, but I know it is kind of complicated, but dot about to hit target right there. So EOS looks very nice. So similar to OMG. So nice wedge pattern. broke out. These breakouts, excuse me, tends to move very, very fast. I know RSI is kind of overextended a little bit. 71 is a very bullish range. Okay, is a very bullish range. So Ether is doing its thing. Nice correction right here. So still making a divergence on the hourly. So still looks pretty nice on the 6-hour time frame. Doesn't have any time for a divergence. So it looks pretty good. Yep. Yep, Ether up like 20%, guys, from entry right there, from the low 480 range, 490, 500. Keep buying all the way up to the upside. So let me check the chat room again. You're welcome, T-Dog. OMG is still forcing through. 6-hour looks very good. It's just the lower degree that doesn't look very, very it's just a lower degree that doesn't look very very juicy. But yeah, 6-hour looks kind of nice, right? So let's go back to BTC. So let's see, guys. We could get a possible move back down here. So and I don't like the big buy volume at the top. You want to see like the big buy volume at the bottom, not like at the top. Okay, not like at the top. Because sometimes this big buy volume on the higher time frame, you just don't know if it is a real buy volume or it is a big sell volume in this green candle. You see what I mean? Like you can get a big sell volume within this candle and you're not gonna see it. So let's see if we do have one. Yep, you can see like that 6-hour candle, right? You might be saying like people are buying, but if you take a look at it on the hourly, all that big volume, nearly like more than, not 50%, but quite a bit of it, right? It is the biggest one was like a selling volume, right? But when you switch on the hourly basis, you're not going to see it. That's why I don't like a big spike in volume at the top, and I don't like big spike in volume at the bottom, right? So it tends to show like a trend reversal. Not all the time, but whenever you see like price drop, and all of a sudden you see a big red candle, right, in volume, that red volume might not be a real red volume. You see what I'm saying? You might get like maybe 60% of it might be a buy volume, right? So, but the candle all, you know, just close positive, so they just close negative, and you know, your sell volume says like it's red. So because remember, if like 20 people buying BTC at 20K, right, price is still at 20K, you know. And if one person sell BTC at, you know, 19.5, one person, right, sells BTC at 19.5, the new price going to be 19.5, right? Because that's the last sell price, last price, right? But you know, candle might be red, but the volume is really green. You see what I'm saying? Because you got like 20 people who bought at 20K, but one person just bought at 19.5 because that's the last person that bought. So it makes your volume looks very funny, right? And your total volume going to be 21. But if you take a look at it on your higher time frame, it might say, oh, all your 21 volume is red, which is not true. Okay, which is not true. So you have to basically think about that too, right? Let me see. Yeah, even on the 45 minutes, you can see like a volume picks up, big bang. Okay, now it is time to slow down. Yep, 30 minutes, we could get something like this for the rest of the day. A retest of 20K, another retest of this range, and then we're gonna play the game, the color game after that. So possibly, all right, on a lower degree. It could close by, could be like this by, you know, new daily candle open. Yeah, BNB is about to pull back up. I was, you know, I kind of got out too early on from BNB, but BTC was pushing back up. This move is going back up here. Okay, so BNB USD, it can retest the, you know, this the bottom right here, but we're gonna be looking for a reversal BNB BTC. It means like BNB USD going to be very juicy very soon. Okay. So keep an eye on BNB BTC depending which one you're trading, right? So it can either, you know, get a correction of the entire move like this one, right? And this, right? Or we could get just like the dollar, what I showed you about the dollar, right? Remember when the dollar was doing something like this, and I was like, it can pump back up before dropping back down here. So the directional move really, okay, it is both, okay, but the bigger one, it is this one, okay, but it can drop all the way down to the red box. Now you can change it to green right here, right? And you could get this internal correction in green, right? Doesn't have to, it, you know, it doesn't have to. This move can still, doesn't care, it might not even care about this, you know, wave pattern, which is you know, pretty much correct. If we pump back up, right, it's nothing wrong with it, but it can still fly all the way down here, right? But the end game is like, it is a good time to start accumulating, right? You can get this move, get this move, and get this move. But if you don't want to do that, you just wait for this green box and then you get the big move. So let's take a look at the dollar. So you can see what I'm telling you. So if you take a look at the dollar, remember when the dollar was right here, what I said, we can get this move and drop right back down to the blue box right here, green box right here. That time we had a green box, right? Right, and take a look at the BNB BTC. It's the same structure. It is just what? It is just making it in a lower degree, okay? Same structure. This one, right? We could get it right here, okay? Right there. So same structure. These chart pattern, they basically play out all the time, and this one is one of the most profitable setup. I said it multiple times. A flat correction is one of the most profitable setup. I know most people love triangular formation and all of that, but flat, 9 out of 10 it works, okay? I mean 8 out of 10, not 9, but it works out perfectly, okay? So and you can also check out our Blue Zelle BLZ setup when we took that 30% move. What we did for BLZ BTC, remember this setup right here? I showed you BLZ BTC when it was right here, right? We took that sucker right here, we took it to the upside right here, okay? Because why? Because we were making the same structure, 1, 2, and we were looking for 3, same thing. The only difference is like this move, we're looking at it on the lower degree. You could see the flat correction in between right here. It is very, very important to understand this stuff, right? So, and then you get the big move. So I'll be bullish on the next dump on BNB. Very, very, if and only if we dump, okay? It has to retrace down here for the big move, okay? Otherwise, if like we get this move, we're gonna have to recheck it, okay? But I don't think we're gonna get this, right? I really don't think so, but we will see. So hopefully you guys are gonna take advantage of these double bottom formation, flat corrections. So hey Sen, can you also do link? So link at 0.618, it is still a hold, right? We did well with link last time. I just didn't have time to deal with it this time, but it had a nice flat correction right there, right? One of the reasons why we took XTZ. So I was hesitating between link and XTZ, right? I was like, let me just take XTZ. So I took Tezos, but you can see like link give us already 10%, but Tezos is struggling to give us 10%, right? But some of us were already holding it, so I didn't want to basically give a new target, but I already told them like look for 14.2 when link was right here, so it's not it was already a personal target for some of them. So link higher time frame, just look for a retest of the top, and we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to break it, because I was thinking like we're gonna break it right there and go up to like $18, $19, right? But it couldn't break it. But look, it looks nice right now, so it is still a hold, right? I'm not selling link, right? Just didn't trade it, but it is still a hold until we break this white line right here. This one right here. Let's change it to blue. until we break this blue line, it might not be a hold, right? Because you're gonna have to suck it up and try to buy it back at 50% pullback, which is like almost $5, right? So I mean, we got 382 at 7.2, so we have to break that one first, right? So before we talk about 5.2, so next level to look for going to be 7.1 if we break this blue line. If we keep trending, you might want to be taking profit at all-time high, right? It's pretty easy, right? Easy setup. Gold, we talked about gold few weeks back, and we were bearish on gold, right? I don't know if you guys remember. We were bearish on gold before the dump, right? We said, let's go back to the analysis. Gold digger. Okay, we were bearish on gold when gold was doing something like this, right? This triangular formation, and I showed you why, right? We're gonna drop, and after the drop, what we got, right? After the drop, I said it is most likely going to follow the dollar. The dollar already gave us this structure. I'm gonna show you, right? But this structure ended up being what, a flat correction, just like what I just showed you on the DXY and on BNB, right? You see, it pumped back up. It is a correction. Okay, what are we getting next? A drop, another correction, and now we're getting a 5-wave impulse, right? So this move going to be pushing back up. And remember, we said gold going to drop down to this range, right? Which is like 1755, right? Down to where? Next level going to be what, 1671. But we could be correcting right here. This could be the bottom, temporary bottom. Okay, so because we already got a very impulse move down here, so I'm anticipating a possible correction for gold now. And if you take a look at it versus the if you take a look at the DXY, all this stuff, guys, we talked about it long time ago. So most people still remember what we talked about DXY, right? We said if you pay attention to the DXY, how we basically capitulated down, right? We made a nice triangular formation right here. We dump, right? We dump, right here, and we made a nice triangular formation, and we basically dropped and made a nice wedge pattern. So the wedge pattern we made right here, that's what I was also talking about right here, and I was like, we're gonna make this one, but this one did drop, give us a flat correction, right? And I was still saying we're gonna drop more. Okay, we're gonna drop more. Guess what? We're dropping more right now. So what do we need to wait for gold to do? We're gonna wait for gold to do a possible ending diagonal. Okay, what I mean an ending diagonal, we could get something like this, something like that from gold. Okay, so we could be waiting for something like this from gold to make a divergence, because it seems like we don't have a small divergence. All the divergence is going to be higher time frame, right? But not a big divergence yet, right? Not a small divergence. Let's double check, right? But looking at the structure, it doesn't look like, right? And you can see no divergence yet, no divergence on your indicator, right? So only a big divergence. So you're gonna need a small one right here, right? This sucker has to do something like this to basically initiate a possible reversal. So that could be your ending diagonal right here, right? And then we could be reversing afterward, right? And that could take us to our lower trend right here, and then before pushing back up. So gold could be correcting for a while. But short answer, all right, we just about like at first target. Second short answer, look for a 1670 possible bottom, okay, temporary bottom, right? Because we're gonna know, we're gonna have to wait and see if the next move going to just push back up to 0.786, 0.618, right? We don't know if the next move going to be impulse or not, so we just don't know yet. But I like the gold chart. It is a very, very easy chart to do analysis on. Oh, Mamba Village. Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, bonjour, Mr. Canary. Hey, Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi, the twin fives, they on fire. Uh, did not give any target for this sucker. Is was so volatile, but I think you bought the dip right here, but you took profits, right? Last analysis I gave you was like you could look for this possible triangular formation, right? And if we break it, look for your 8-hour 100 EMA, and you're gonna try to take it back to 27 to 29, right? It is not quite yet at 27, but if you're still holding it, just put a stop loss. If you bought anywhere around below this trend line, just put a stop loss. You can still get the 27 to 29,000, or even higher, because we broke this trend line right here, and everything looks bullish right now. You got your MACD crossing bullish, so it is nice, man. So just huddle right now and just have a stop loss, maybe take some profits, and you know, let's see our Tezos again, looking nice. So but King XRP, guys, it needs to break this range, man, of 78, otherwise we could be in trouble, right? Temporarily be in trouble. So we just have to, you know, wait for over the next few weeks what type of correction we're gonna get in this range. So many people are very impatient, I think, in my own opinion, right? And they're gonna be looking for XRP to just pump above like 80 cents, like easily. We already pumped massively, guys. So that's why after we pump above 40 cents, you know, 70 cents, I was not that bullish on it. I was just watching, okay, and wait for the correction. A correction doesn't mean just a drop. Remember, a correction doesn't mean just a drop. The correction is over. Correction could be a triangular formation. It could be a flat. You know, you could get, you know, another descending triangle. All of that is just correction, right? Correction just mean like price is basically digesting the previous impulse move. So we don't know what we're gonna get. So XRP could do something like this for over the next few weeks, few months, right? So you don't know. So you better be patient, okay? That's my best advice. Just be patient, and you could get something like that over the next few weeks, right? So Yeah, I think I'm gonna be bullish again on on BLZ. I just have to wait what type of correction we're gonna get in this range. Even though the pattern is a continuation pattern, right? We did have a nice setup from just about 390 range up to like 410, 400 to 450, right? Which is a nice 40% move, right? Over 40% move. So what I'm looking for, like right now, I'm thinking like this sucker is a continuation pattern. It's gonna break this low, and then it's gonna keep dropping, and we're gonna get another accumulation before another reversal to a resistance. However, since like the move is so slow, okay, I'm thinking like we're gonna get this move back up, okay, and retest this range right there, this previous resistance, before even seeing another drop. Okay, so but I want to see what type of a move we're gonna get right there, just about like 350, right? If we can get a nice support at 350, that's going to be nice. Okay, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice, right? Because the next move going to be big. Like we're looking at like a possible 80% move. Okay, possible 80% move. Or if not, it could just create a channel right there. That's also very, very possible. Okay, create a channel right here. We not even break this range and then go back up to like 575. You see what I'm saying? Just like Neo, Link and all of them making a channel right here. So I think like it is about to be bullish again, right here. So, but let's see how we can translate it to BLZ. As you can see, BLZ USD, right? It is also making a channel, right? But BLZ BTC is not initiating a channel yet, right? Already initiating it, right? So right there. And if you notice well, when we took the BLZ long right there, right, it did not retest the bottom, even though I was waiting for it to retest right here. But as soon as I check BLZ BTC, I was like, BLZ USD doesn't need to retest it because BLZ BTC already retested it. So we just go by the BLZ BTC, which already retested the bottom. So we didn't need to wait for the USD pair to retest the bottom. The USD pair was at 50% to 0.618, but this one did a nice full retracement, right? So I think we're gonna push back up, right? That's what I think. And volume is low too, so it looks nice. So keep an eye on BLZ, right, and BNB. Those are the two big moves we could get over the next few weeks, right? Big moves, right? If everything works out right, as planned, right? So yeah, this sucker could fly to the moon, right? Now go chain. Thanks a lot, Craig. So go, that's I think our previous analysis, that's what we've been waiting for, right? When I can't remember where it was, right? But we are looking for a reversal back to the C wave, similar to what we said, right? About Blue Z, right? So let's see if this move, right, gonna finish its correction right here, right? And then we're gonna get this final move to the upside, possibly another correction, but let's wait and see if like we're gonna get a retest of the top first. Okay, if not, that the entire setup could fail and this sucker could create a possible ending diagonal, right? Something like this, right? Something like that. That's also very possible, right? We don't have to retest the absolute top. If you look at it, it did retest the top, okay? It's not, did not retest the absolute top, right? But I would look for this move first, okay? Try to break the top first, right? Before, you know, I try to look for this one. I'm not trading it, so I'm just giving you my unbiased analysis, right? So thanks a lot for hitting the likes. Hey, what's up, T-Dog? I mean Tyler, not T-Dog. So not sure if you guys remember our analysis regarding what XLM. XLM was at the very top. I think Saturday night, something like that. Sunday night when we were live, we said we're gonna be dropping. So I already got this set up in my premium group already. So 950 going to be, you know, by the dip type of a structure, right? Similar to what we're waiting for BTC to do and Ethereum to do. So we already got a, you know, successful trade just like that, right? So now let's see if, you know, we're gonna get the final push down, okay? And we got the 6 hour 100 EMA right there, 4 hour right there, okay? Might be going with the 4 hour this time, right? All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day. Hopefully you guys gonna enjoy the new all-time high, and then buying the top, and we're gonna see where, you know, it is gonna take us, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks a lot for watching. Do not forget to hit the likes, guys, and you know, make sure to let me know what you think down below the comment section. Also, if you think like, you know, we're gonna break above 20K, so let me know in the comment section, because I already told you what I think, right? So make sure to let me know. I will you know, make sure to read all your comments, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.